Suites Hotel in Las Vegas. Here's your host, Jonathan Ross.
Thank you so much. Welcome to Penn and Teller for Lust, the show with illusions more convincing than the story you told your partner about what you did the last time you came to Las Vegas. Backstage are some of the greatest magicians in the world. Now, they're not here to fool me because, of course, that would be easy. Why? Only last year I gave all my life savings to a Nigerian prince. No, tonight our acts have the harder task of trying to dupe the undupable, the great Penn and Teller. Now, leaving Teller speechless is pretty much a given, but having Penn shut up means you've done something really remarkable. Here they are right now. Will you please go crazy for Magic's version of Donnie and Marie? It is, of course, Penn and Teller.
He's a little bit rock and roll.
That's the way we like to roll. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to ask you guys to get comfortable in your seats so we can get on with the show. It's Penn and Teller, ladies and gentlemen. Without further ado, let's get the show going and let's bring out our first magician.
Hi, I'm John Armstrong, and I'm originally from Orlando, Florida. I am dyslexic, and school was impossible for me. But then I discovered comics, and I could really enjoy them. Growing up, I always wanted to be a superhero. Actually, I still want to be a superhero. One of my proudest achievements was that I was able to co-write my own comic book. It's about a magician like myself. Hold out your hand. I'm attracted to magic and comics for the same reason. They're both these amazing sort of art forms that allow the author, the creator, to give their audience a world they never thought was possible.
This next performer became the resident magician at Disney World when he was just 20 years old, which means we know he can fool a giant mouse and a talking duck, but can he fool Penn and Teller? Please welcome John Armstrong.
Thank you. Wow, this is amazing. It's an honor to be here. I was wondering if I can get you two gentlemen to come and join me up here. And Jonathan, you seem nice enough.
I'll go here. You go.
Yeah,
if you don't mind. I'll go here.
It's actually not me that's here to fool you. It's this little guy here. It's a suction cup attached to a tiny dowel rod. It is adorable. What I'm going to show you is the most impressive thing you'll ever see in your entire life. Seriously, from this moment on, your lives are going to go downhill. When I do this for little kids, I feel bad. All right, watch. Thank you. All right. Just kidding, but you can see the little suction cup, you know, that it's only supposed to pick up one card at a time, right? That's how it works. But if you give it a little bit of a rev, watch. Till it works. You guys see this every day? Is that the idea? Okay, here, check this out. Check this out. Make sure there's sticky tape, nothing like that on them. Check out the plunger. Make sure it's a perfectly ordinary tiny plunger that you'd find in any Barbie dream home.
Yeah.
Yes, okay, good. Take it back. But we're in America. What do we care about? Bulk. You can do it, buddy. You can do it. Oh! Tiny plunger. Now, the tiny plunger, he is educated, he is learned, he understands things. I'll show you what I mean by that. Jonathan, give me a number between 10 and 20.
15.
15. Again. Ready? Watch. Please count those out loud down to the table.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
15, exactly. Tiny plunger. Tiny plunger. Now, he just doesn't understand card quantity. He understands card identity, the difference between one card and another card. So let me show you what I'm talking about. If you could just touch one of those for me, please. Just grab it right out.
Okay, sure.
Excellent. And what's going to happen is take the card and show it around and actually show it, but I'm going to have to hide the plunger so he doesn't see. Everybody see the card? Yes? Good. I'm going to put the plunger so he back so no one see.
Make sure I look at it.
Yeah, okay. And then place it back inside there for me. Good, okay. The tiny plunger will now memorize the entire deck of cards. He has done so. Please whisper the name of your card to the tiny plunger. Most people just pick it up, but that was pretty awesome. But the tiny plunger now knows what the card is, and he knows the order of the deck, so he should be able to do the following.
Oh, come on!
Tiny plunger.
I love this act. I love it.
One last time, because I don't want you walking out here thinking I'm doing this. It's not me, it's him.
I know it's him.
Yeah, it's him. I'm his manager, but nothing else. So I'll prove it. If you wouldn't mind, Teller, please touch a card. Take it right out of there. Thank you. And now, again, I'll hide my eyes so I can't see anything.
But the plunger's looking right at it.
Oh. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, yeah, he saw it. Sorry. Here, hide the plunger in your hand so he can't see it. Excellent. And just go ahead and just reach in there for me, grab out a new one. Got it? Excellent. All right, show the card around, everybody. I won't look. Good, 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 good. Excellent. And you can just place it back inside here, wherever you like. And that's where you wanted it, right? I'm not changing its location. I'm not even going to shuffle. Can I have it?
Yeah.
Last time, the plunger had to be spoken to. They know the card. You don't speak as much. So in this case, the plunger, yeah, you'll read your mind. Hold on. Yeah, go ahead. Concentrate. Concentrate. Hold on. Got it. It goes away in about a week. All right. Now, he's a sentient plunger. He knows what he wants. So you're going to do this for me, not me. Plunger in your life is going to go bonk, 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 bonk. And when you do that, he will cut, hopefully, back to directly to the card.
That was quite something, wasn't it? Holy moly. Here's the cool thing now. I'm allowed to sit at the table with the guys, and I could see Penn just like amazed by it, and he was groaning sometimes, because you see, and Teller was laughing all the way and loving every second. I don't think they have the faintest idea yet how you did that, so you're in with a good chance, I think.
Maybe.
Can I touch the plunger?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, I want to ask the audience, has anyone ever seen anything quite that small get such a big reaction before? And that really was quite something. Let me ask you something else about yourself, because, and this struck a note with me, you were pretty severely dyslexic when you were young.
That is very true. I'm still dyslexic. I'm extremely dyslexic.
My children were both like that as well. I know it poses a lot of challenges. Did it help or hinder the magic in any way?
I think in some ways it obviously hindered it because of me reading from books. It was very hard. But in some ways, like, it makes me think of the world differently. And that's where weird things like coming up with a plunger card trick, that's all where it came from.
Yeah. You know, when everyone struggles through something like that, to come out the other side and be as good at something as you are, that must feel just tremendous. Are you ready for me to come to you guys?
There's supposed to be suspense at this moment, but I will say right off the bat, you did not fool me.
Okay.
But that little plunger did. But me, the little plunger fooled me. I also don't know how to say this with enough intensity, but maybe the only original card trick I've ever seen.
Oh, wow, thank you. Thank you.
And also, the impression you get is you don't really touch the cards. It's the plunger doing all that. And there's something so fair and so wonderful and just so whimsical about the whole thing. The bad news is, about 40 years ago, I teamed up with this guy.
Yeah, right.
And this guy has done very close to a version of that trick. And even though it took my breath away, even though I needed a breather, Teller actually saw me being taken aback and my breath being sucked in, and that gave him a big hint as to how you put the whole thing together. Did not fool Teller. Well, I love this act.
Thank you very much. Just a second, though, because when Penn was looking, I noticed you momentarily you shook your head, and I got the feeling...
Oh, no. He knows how it works. I'm just extremely honored. This is awesome, and thank you very much for having me.
What a great routine.
Thank you so much. John Armstrong and his tiny plunger, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, John. It's time for a break. When we're back, we'll see some more incredible magic, and later on, of course, a trick by our in-house legends, Penn and Teller, so don't go away. We're back with more Fool Us, and that means it's time for more magicians.
Bonjour. Hi everyone. My name is Xavier Mortimer and I'm from France. I'm so happy to be here in Las Vegas, the city of magic. A few years ago I was performing in Edinburgh and this festival Cirque du Soleil saw me and they asked me if I wanted to come and perform with them. And I abandoned all my life that I had in Paris to join one of the best companies in the world. I like card tricks and classic magic, but what I love is showing people something that they have never seen before. More than just fooling, it's about entertainment. I like to bring people to a different world without using words, because movement and emotion is international. It's not just about the trick. At the end of the day, I just want them to say that they saw something beautiful.
Our next performer grew up in Paris under the shadow of the real Eiffel Tower, dreaming of a day he could perform magic here in Las Vegas under the shadow of the fake Eiffel Tower. Will you join me in saying bonne chance to Xavier? We have performers on stage here, and I think they're here performing for us. Here I felt that we entered your world. I really did. It was such a beautiful experience. What inspires you? What is it that you're hoping to achieve when you perform like that?
I was very much inspired by physical comedy and, like, you know, Charlie Chaplin and these kind of things. So I tried to put some meanings and a story in my magic. So it's a little bit of a world, yes.
Well, let's go over to Penn right now.
You know, a lot of people don't know that film was really pushed forward by mostly French magicians. I mean, they were big on that. You've continued that with a great film to life.
Yeah, I was very inspired by Georges Méliès. I love his work.
And if we had any doubt about you truly being French, you proved it with the music. There's no doubt that was French music. And what you've also done is just a classic storytelling fantasy, working all the way through, and film to life with a updated and very nice and extensive handling of a daylight seance gimmick, which you use beautifully. Just a wonderful, wonderful routine that I just love doing.
Using those phrases like daylight seance, which doesn't really mean anything to the rest of us, but I guess you guys are on the same page here. They know what you were doing?
Of course.
So you didn't fool them, but you gave us a great time. Xavier, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Xavier. We're going to vanish for a second, but we'll be back after a quick commercial break. Welcome back to Fool Us here in Las Vegas, a city I find to be exactly like Chicago, but with more alcohol and less wind. Let's meet our next magician.
My name is Greg Dow. I'm from Las Vegas, Nevada, and I'm a magician that performs at corporate events, trade shows, and private parties. I love close-up magic the best. I love seeing the look on people's faces when the magic happens right in front of them. The thing about doing magic at corporate events is it's all very safe. Magic for people in suits and ties. You have to make sure you don't offend anyone. But sometimes the real me needs to come out. So I put on a mask, not to hide my identity, but to unleash it. And that's what I become. The Shocker!
How brave of this next magician, performing right after his secret identity was revealed to all of us. Please welcome my hero, The Shocker!
Shocker! And that's what it looks like when Spider-Man has alone time. I am the world's best and only pro wrestling magician, which means I'm the guy who's going to pretend to kick your ass as I pretend to do Harry Potter stuff. And this is a good-looking audience tonight. You guys are attractive. I'm going to take the mask off just so I can see you guys better. So tonight, I am going to attempt to read the minds of some of the members of the audience here. Now, normally when I do this, I have a tag team partner, someone who knows my every thought before I think it, my every move before I make it. Unfortunately, he could not be here tonight. So instead, I brought his mask along with me. Now, this mask was made from the tiger that bit Roy. You hate that? You're gonna hate my new rug. Now, I'm gonna toss this mask out into the audience to a gentleman. He's gonna place it upon his head. That will allow me to have a mental connection with this guy. I'm gonna go completely random here. Place the mask on, you will get the giantest round of applause you've ever received in your life. Now, here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna ask you a question. You're gonna send me the answer using the power of your mind. I'm gonna write it down. We're gonna see how it went. Jonathan, if you would, document our progress.
My pleasure.
Perfect. Sir, if you would, I want you to think of the name of a woman that is important in your life. But I don't want it to be your mom or your sister, because I want it to be one I don't know. Shocker. You have the name?
Yes.
Send it to me using the power of your mind. That's a pretty name, all right. I'm gonna lock that down into envelope number 1. Just like that, you guys can see it going in. Let's peel this safety seal off. That is locked in for the first time for our record keeper, Jonathan. What is the name of the woman you were thinking of?
Donna?
Donna. Please write down Donna.
Donna.
Take the mask. Toss it behind you to a young lady. There we go, this young lady right here. You're going to place the mask on your head, and I'm going to attempt to read your mind. I want you to think of your favorite thing to do with a man. Send it to me. Interesting. All right. I am going to write down what you have sent me, lock it in to envelope number 2. Now, what do you like to do with a man?
Wrestle.
Wrestle! Not what he was hoping you were going to say, by the way. Toss the mask back up to here, or give it a little conga line on its way up. There we go. It's going to toss. It's going to come over the head. Perfect. Now, since this is a magic competition, by Vegas law, I have to do something with a deck of cards. So I'm going to write down what I think is going to happen with the cards here. Perfect. I have locked that in to envelope number 3, all the way in, sealed up. In there. I'm going to come out to Penn and tell her. If you would please tell her. Select a card. Perfect. For the first time, so Jonathan can write it down. Tell her out loud, what card did you pick? Let me try that again. Penn. For the first time out loud for Jonathan, what card did he pick?
The 3 of clubs.
What was it again?
The 3 of clubs.
3 of clubs. The end might suck. Let's take a look, though. Let's go. First, we went to this guy right here. Asked him the name of a woman important in his life. Locked it into envelope number 1. You said the name. What did he say, Jonathan?
He said Donna.
Donna. And I wrote down the name. Donna. Then, we went to this young lady right here. Asked her favorite thing to do with a man. Locked it in envelope number 2. She said she likes to
wrestle.
She likes to wrestle. And I wrote down that she likes to wrestle. And then, we went to Penn and Teller.
Yes.
You picked the 3 of clubs. Locked my prediction in envelope number 3. I wrote down the 8 of diamonds. Now, this is where it gets a little weird. I'm not sure how you messed that one up. Because every card I gave you was the damn 8 of diamonds. So how about, instead of you picking the wrong card, I fixed the prediction to match the card you picked. 3 of clubs? 3 of clubs! Ladies and gentlemen, the shocker, thank you! Good night!
The shocker, ladies and gentlemen. What a great finish. Great start as well. Earlier we saw you in your great persona, the corporate magician. Now we're meeting the shocker. The 2 personalities, do they ever get mixed up? Do they ever clash on stage?
Well, Greg had this girlfriend once.
Are you ready to give us your verdict?
The shocker! Boy, I just love acts that go right to the edge there. I will tell you, with changing from the 8 of diamonds to the 3 of clubs, you were one ahead of us there. But I also will just say, you probably don't want us to handle that prediction at the end. Is that right?
Well, I'm going to say this. You're on the right track. And you can finish that thought. Or you can have the best damn opening act you've ever had.
Are you happy? You're confident that they kind of know what they're talking about there?
I'm pretty sure these are smart guys here.
So they've got it down. But what a great performance again. Wasn't he awesome, ladies and gentlemen? Time for another timeout, but don't go away because we will be back with more magic. Welcome back to Penn and Teller for Us, where you'll see a host of great magicians illuminate, cogitate, levitate, and master the art of illusion right here on your very own TV. So don't touch that knob. Watch this instead.
Hi, my name is Stephen Brundage. I grew up in Brooklyn, but I currently live in Saratoga Springs, New York. Who here could actually solve a Rubik's Cube? When I was a kid, I got a Rubik's Cube, and I basically locked myself in a room, and I started to learn how to solve it. So I was doing magic for 2 years full-time to make ends meet, and then I had a viral video take off. I was driving from a gig, I got pulled over. I told the officer I was a magician, so he asked to see a trick. We're mixed up one-handed behind the back. When I catch it again, take a look. Holy! The viral video took off. I got 15 million views total. Since then, things have kind of taken off, and I'm actually traveling across the country to do gigs now. I have a girlfriend now. She's kind of out of my league, but I think the magic helps a little bit. I'm really excited to be in Penn and Teller. Who knew so much could happen from having a viral video?
our next performer cut his teeth as a street performer, so you might want to get your loose change handy in case he passes around the hat after what he's doing now. Please welcome Stephen Brundage.
Hi, thank you so much for having me. I'm going to do something really awesome with 2 Rubik's Cubes. I've always loved to solve it, but I'm going to try something with Penn and Teller. Can you guys join me up on stage, please? Thank you so much. Nice to meet you as well. Thank you so much. Perfect, so we'll get started. So Penn, I'm going to need your help first. We have 2 Rubik's Cubes.
Okay.
You could choose either one to mix up. Your choice, it doesn't matter.
I'll take that one.
Perfect, I want you to start to mix it up. Just like a deck of cards is similar to a Rubik's Cube in the fashion that it takes 7 shuffles with a deck of cards before it's thoroughly randomized. A Rubik's Cube is actually 20 moves. So I want you to start to turn and twist it up for me, please. And anytime you want, I want you to say the word stop. When you say stop, we're both going to stop mixing for me.
Okay. Stop.
Right there.
Yeah.
Perfect. I'll take it back. You said stop, and we both stopped mixing up the Rubik's Cubes at the same exact time. Taylor, do you mind helping me out next, please? Perfect. So we have 2 cubes here. I want you to choose either one. Go for it. Whichever one you choose, you're going to hold it in your hand, and when you open it up, it's going to be solved. Perfect. So cover it up for me. Perfect. Watch. It's now solved. Take a look. Is it solved? That would have been amazing, though.
That would have been great, yeah.
Can you picture the Rubik's Cube 1 move away from being solved?
Barely.
Barely.
Yes.
I'll give you a hint. So that's basically 1 move away. There's
Yeah, okay.
2, 3, 4. The more you mix it up, the harder the patterns on the cube are going to be to recognize.
Right.
We're going to mix it up to about 20 moves away, then go back in time. So picture the Rubik's Cube at 20 moves away. Imagine in your mind if the Rubik's Cube is maybe only 10 moves away from being mixed up. Picture at 7 what you're going to see with the cube. Imagine if the Rubik's Cube is only 1 move away, then finally in your mind, when it's completely solved, let me know when you see it.
It's completely solved.
Just like that. Thank you. No, that was good. But this time I'm actually going to solve the Rubik's Cube. This time I'm going to use a paper bag that I have down here. I want you to watch all the different sides of the cube. You can see there's no patterns or big blocks on the cube, so you know it's thoroughly mixed up. I want you to watch. We're going to place it in the bag. This is the coolest part of the show. Is it still mixed up in there?
Yes, it is.
Still mixed up, still mixed up. Watch. It's now solved.
Oh, that's great. I don't believe it.
You don't, okay? Now I'll prove it. Hands empty. I want you to watch as fully as possible. That is 1 solved Rubik's Cube, 1 empty bag. Thank you. Now, here's the thing. As a kid, I used to actually go to these speed-solving competitions, and I would sit there, and I would always race, but I could never win, so I had to cheat. Is that still mixed up on all those sides? Perfect. Now, if I turn it 1 time, it's still going to be mixed up. The cheating move happens the moment you toss it in the air like that. Completely solved. Thank you. Now, I got so good at cheating, I'm actually going to do that same move, but twice as hard. I'm going to do it one-handed. I'm going to toss it behind my back. When I catch it, you're going to see every single color on its original side. Watch close. One-handed, behind the back, completely solved. Now, here's the thing with the Rubik's Cube. The more you play with it, the better and better you get with it. So I actually got down to millisecond while cheating. So I'm going to show you the millisecond version. I want you to watch all those sides. If you actually blink, you're going to miss it. Now, to be honest, this is me solving the cube over and over again. I said I was going to do it in Teller's hand, and I am. Hold it in your hands for me, please. Cover it up right there. Watch. We'll try to get it to work. Like that, it should be solved. See, I didn't say what the solution was this time. See, the solution was to get these 2 Rubik's Cubes to match completely, perfectly. Now, one side is pretty good. Better than one side would be side number 2, side number 3, side number 4, 5, and all 6 sides. A completely perfect match.
Stephen Brundage, ladies and gentlemen, how awesome was that? Gentlemen, come sit down and you can do that over there.
No.
You want to stay up here? Yeah. Okay.
Doesn't take long to say you fooled us, does it?
Wow, that's it? As simple as that? Teller, would you like to do the honours? Stephen Brundage, ladies and gentlemen, he fooled them. Stephen, awesome job. Coming up after the break, a performance from the 2 and only Penn and Teller. Don't go away. Welcome back to Fool Us. Now, after a night of figuring out how other tricks work, it's time to see them do one of their own. Here now to perform one of their own incredible world-famous illusions, those twin titans of trickery. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's Penn and Teller.
Now, before we start the trick proper, this is important, would you all right now please take out your cell phones and turn them on. And turn your ringers up full. We want you all loud and connected. We're going to choose one of you as a cell phone. Invite you to come on our stage and video our first trick from an angle that will show you how that trick is done. Now, Teller's vetting people, because you need to have someone who has video capabilities on their phone and knows how to use those video capabilities. Teller's found someone who knows how to use his cell phone. Right up here, please. What is your name, my newest friend?
Jay.
Hello, Jay. My name is Penn. Nice. You got a cell phone there?
I do.
There's someone in your party that knows your cell phone number there, Jay?
I do.
And who's that, Jay?
Tammy.
Tammy. Who's Tammy to you, Jay?
My wife.
Tammy, call Jay, would you please? Let it keep ringing. Don't hang up no matter what. I want you all to memorize that ringtone. I'm going to hold it to my microphone right here. Memorize this, the old kind of bell telephone ring right there. And you get a picture, a very nice picture of you there. Hello, Tammy. Hey, Tammy. What are you wearing? Never mind. I'm going to put this in video mode. I'm going to make a little video for you, and we're rolling right there. Here we go. Stand right where you are, okay, Jay? Here we go. Good evening. My name is Penn. My partner, Teller, and Fool Us and Jonathan Ross are proud to present Jay. Yeah, give it up for him there. Give it up for him. Oh, look at that. There's Tammy right there. They love their Jay. And strike the pose. Now, Jay, we have video of you. We have video of the audience. We have video of us. But as of yet, no video of you on stage with a famous Las Vegas magician. We're going to rectify that right now. If you don't recognize them, all you got to do is add a little bit of junk jewelry. And you should know right away, of course, that is Chris Angel right there. Look at that. You can tell it's Chris. Ripped off anarchy symbol across the ad. We have Chris, we have Jay, and our wonderful Las Vegas audience right there. Jay, get a shot of you walking right forward, right about to that line. Just stand right forward, face forward, lights be focused on you. Go do a sweep pan right over here, pick up this cup. The cup is clean and dry on the inside. Open that up, would you please, Jay? I want to get an overhead shot. Is that clean and dry in there, Jay?
Yes, it is.
I'm going to put your phone right in there, Jay.
All right.
Now, Jay, when you're watching this back, there's not a lot to see. We're doing high-def video of the inside of a white cup, a little bit monotonous. But the sound is great. If you want to try this at home, put your phone in a cup. The microphone's at the bottom of the phone, so the whole cup becomes this organic reverb unit. Makes the mid-range really fat, makes your vocal sound great. Makes it sound a little funkier. You can put this right on there, Jay. It makes bounce it off the plug, a little almost dropped it on you, Jay. Sorry. Why don't you just focus right on that phone? Put all your energy there, Jay. All those emails, those texts, those videos, those photos from Tammy. You know, so much of our lives are on those phones, aren't they, Jay?
Yeah.
So much of our memories, our thoughts, our ideas, even our hearts.
Yeah.
We've made them very powerful, magical objects. And we want, for the Fool Us audience, to get a lot of magic out of that phone. You're going to put a lot of magic in. Put the magic in, Jay. Put the magic in the phone. Put the magic in the phone, Jay. Put the magic in the phone. And Mazel Tov. You know, Jay, when I can't find my phone, I do what everyone does. Have somebody know, give it a call?
Yeah.
And then all my friends, we listen for the ringtone, try to triangulate, and you'd be amazed the unusual places we found my phone there, Jay. Here's what we're going to do. No matter where you're seated, anywhere in the auditorium, listen for Jay's ringtone from Tammy, the old bell telephone, regular ring there. When you hear it, no matter where you're seated, right away, point to where it sounds to you like it's coming from Tammy. Call your husband. Call right now. Everybody listen, everybody point. I hear it, just point to it. I hear it, everybody point to it. It's coming from that very well-lit woman right there pointing behind her in the blue. You have Jay's phone on you? Do me a favor. Spread your legs as wide as you can. And reach all the way under your chair. Reach under your chair. Ma'am, look under your chair. First of all, find your ass and reach directly under it. Pull out everything that's under. There's a big box under one of your chairs there. Astonishing how long it took us to find something that big, isn't it? Would you hand that to the row in front of you, please? Keep moving it to just to someone on the aisle. Maybe you can just stand up, bring that box up here. Wonderful. Thank you so much. And hand that to Jay, would you please? Oh, thank you so much. And Jay, what does it say on that box there?
It says food and wine.
Is that box sealed shut all the way around with a piece of tape? Check it out.
Yes.
Is it sealed? Peel that tape off, would you please, Jay? When you get all the tape off the box, Jay, lift the top off the box and tell us what's inside that sealed box, Jay?
Fish.
A fish.
Right.
It's a dead fish packed in ice. Bring your nose over here, Jay. Need your nose.
Okay.
Bring your nose over here. And Jay, take a whiff on us. Would you please, Jay, take a whiff on us? Make sure that is indeed a real fish.
Yeah,
is that a real fish there, Jay?
That's real, yeah.
Jay, take the microphone right there. Hold that microphone right above the fish's gills. Hold it right there. Hold it still. Tammy, call Jay, would you please? Hear a few things. Hear that fish's head being cut off. Hear the guts spilling out of the fish. And go deep inside the bowels of the tilapia. You're going to hear what Jay hears when Tammy gives him a Coke. Is that inside the fish? Is it inside the fish, Jay?
It certainly
You should be able to see a picture of Tammy covered in fish guts. Can you see that right there, Jay?
I do, yeah.
Answer that as quickly as you can, would you please, Jay?
Hi, dear. How are you?
Is that Tammy, Jay?
That is.
Is that your phone?
That is.
Thank you so much, Jay.
Thank you so much.
Watch your step, boy. Watch your step. That's Jay. That's Tammy. I'm Penn. This is Teller. We're Penn and Teller, Fool Us, and Jonathan.
Penn and Teller, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, that was fabulous. No idea. No one could bust that one. That's our show for tonight. Join us again next week for more Foolers and more fun. For Penn and Teller, I'm Jonathan Ross. Good night, everybody.
It's Thursday. We're gonna go our separate ways today, Dr. Zork.
What if you have to go primal, and I'm not there to pull you back?
Beauty and the Beast. All new episode Thursday at 8/7 Central on the CW.